What's up, guys? One Koala Man here, bringing you our top 5 female character list, and I am excited to finally give out my full opinion. And yes, I did say opinion because I have 2 things to say about this episode. First off, this episode is 120,000% my opinion, and that means, by all means, if you don't agree, be sure to put your own top 5 females down in the comment section below. Secondly, this is only from episodes 1 to 50, which means that there are a lot of females that we have not been introduced to. I'm not going to spoil them, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out because, you know, we're on episode like 200 something, like actually. But that's a story for a different day. This is from episodes 1 to 50, and it was pretty tough making this list. And also, it's going to be only human females. Like Aquarius would have been added, Virgo would have been added, but they are not technically human. They are spirits, and there will definitely be a top 5 or top 10 celestial spirits in the future. I don't know when yet. Maybe episode 75, maybe episode 100. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out eventually. But if you enjoyed today's top 5, be sure to hit that like button down below. Be sure to comment your own top 5 in the comment section below, and we'll see what your opinion is. I don't know, maybe our list might be similar, maybe they might be completely different. And by all means, that does not mean you have to put characters from episodes 1 to 50. You could put your own female characters from episodes 1 to wherever, okay? I mean, you can add as many spoilers as you want. It's not going to spoil it to me, because I'm already caught up. But again, that's a story for a different day. And be sure to share it to all your friends, family, loved ones, pets, grandparents, all that good stuff. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, which will be in the description down below. So give that a check, and subscribe if you are new to the channel, because I welcome every single one of you, new and old, with open arms. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. And that about does it for today's intro. So, without further ado, your top 5. Let's get this mother underway. Number 5. Number 5 is the booze drinker herself, Kana Alberona. I love Kana. She is so freaking funny. Sometimes she could be a little trashy, quote unquote, but she just cracks me up so much. She drinks like there's no tomorrow. She's the best drinker in all of the land. I haven't seen anybody outdrink her yet, you know, up until episode 50. But she is just awesome. Her cards are a little bit funky. If she had better magic, she'd probably be a little bit higher on this list. But she's not. But I don't care. I still love Kana, and I like brunettes, so that's also why she's on that list. Kana's just amazing. Like, her attitude towards everything, she kind of doesn't really care about much, and I don't know. I just like Kana. I like Kana, and that's why she is number 5 on this list. Number 4. Number 4, we got this psycho, okay? But she's a psycho, and I love her. It is Miss Juvia Loxer, or Loxar, whatever her name is. But Juvia is on this list because she is just the craziest girl in the entire anime of Fairy Tail. And I mean crazy like she's a freaking psychopath. She tried giving Gray a love potion and ended up making everybody fall under this spell, which wasn't even a love potion. So she risked the well-being of every single Fairy Tail member just so she can get with Gray. She's got something weird going on upstairs in her head. She loves Gray to death. Gray does not love her to death. That's for dang sure. But she does not quit. Perseverance is key. That is for sure. That is the motto that Juvia lives by every single day of the year. Perseverance is key. If she keeps it up, maybe Gray will turn around and say, Juvia, I love you. But that's all in her fantasies. She has a Gray pillow, for crying out loud. She has a pillow that looks like Gray. This girl is off the wall nuts, but I love her so much. Juvia is so freaking funny. Oh my gosh. And I love this new outfit that she has on, this new look for Juvia. You know, with the short hair, with the light colors. It's very interesting, it's very unique for Juvia, because You know, the last outfit she had, she was considered the gloomy rain woman. But now she's more happy, and I love this outfit. I hope it sticks with her for a while. And that is why Juvia is number 4 on this list. Number 3. Alright, so number 3 might come as a little bit of shock to some of you, and it's for good reasons. And number 3 is the main character herself, Lucy Heartfilia. And the reason why Lucy is number 3 on this list is because, first of all, there's 2 other females that are way better than her in every single way of the word. But that's just my opinion, of course. Now, Lucy, the only reason why Lucy is number 3 is because of, back in the Phantom Lord arc, all she did was complain. Okay? She complained every waking moment that everything was all her fault. And, you know, granted, some of it was because, you know, she was part of this rich family. But, I mean, it's not really her fault, you know? But she just could not stop blaming herself. And that was honestly super freaking annoying. I was hoping Phantom Lord would just take her already so she could stop complaining. Okay? But, I don't know. Lucy, the reason why she is so high on the list is because, 1, she's the main character. 2, she has a good attitude. 3, she's like a female version of Natsu, except less crazy, less reckless. She's got the same mentality as Natsu. Like, Natsu never gives up. Like John Cena never gives up. Lucy never gives up. She always fights, not for herself. She never fights for herself. She always fights for her guildmates, for her friends, for her family, whatever family she has left. And Lucy is just very compassionate as a character. That's why she's so high on this list. And kind of like in the middle, though. But if this was her top 10, she'd probably still be number 3 because she's so passionate and she just loves her guildmates to death. And that's why I love Lucy to death. That is why Lucy is number 3 on this list. Number 2. Now, number 2, unlike number 3, is not, like, you know, much of a shock. Because I'm sure this female is either number 1 or number 2 on everybody's list. And that is Miss Urza Scarlet. And Urza is amazing. Now, I took a psychology of gender class, and I've learned that, like, the media usually puts females as, like, a weak, like a damsel in distress type of female. But Urza is none of that. She is an independent, strong woman, and that's what I love about her. She does not need no man to tell her what to do. She could do it her own dang self, okay? Like, Urza is just amazing. She can equip into different armors. They all look amazing. My favorite is the Heaven's Wheel armor, Purgatory armor, the Adamantine armor, and the Katana armor. It's not really called the Katana armor. It's just like her regular clothes, I guess. But it is just amazing. Urza is so, like, intimidating, too. Like, usually females aren't as intimidating, like, you know, in the media, in cartoons, in TV shows, in movies. But Urza has, like, a very masculine feel. I don't know if that's the right word to say. But she just holds her own. She is, like, the ideal woman in an anime like this. She is so strong. She is so, like, well-spoken. She's, like, I don't know. She's, like, the commander. And, like I said, going back to the psychology of gender, usually the females are below status, you know? Like men are superior, quote-unquote. But she is, like, one of the top dogs in the Fairy Tail Guild. And that's why I love Urza to death. But she is not number 1, sadly. Number 1 is gonna be my favorite up until this point in time. So, Urza, good job to you. You made it to number 2 on my list, and probably number 1 on other people's lists, and still number 2 on other people's lists. So, Urza at number 2, I like that. Alrighty, and before I get to number 1, I have a few honorable mentions. And I only have 3 honorable mentions. I'm probably going to do that with the male characters. And they are Ur, who is Gray's old master, who, you know, unfortunately passed after freezing up Deliora and all that stuff. The second one is Lizana. This is in no particular order, by the way. The second one is Lizana. Now, it is not just teenage Lizana. This is mostly little girl Lizana, because she was such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh, I love little Lizana so much. She was so kind. She wanted to like raise a family with Natsu. She was like the maternal. She was already like had like a maternal feel with her back when they were raising Happy, and she's just adorable. I love Lizana. And number 3 is Levy McGarden. Now Levy is a very interesting case because I was really debating with my own self like whether I should put her in this list. Now the only reason why Levy is an honorable mention and not in the top 5 is because she has not done anything significant to prove herself to be in this list. The only thing she's really done is decipher Freed's code to let Gajeel and Natsu out of the guild to go find Loxus. That's honestly about it. Now her character does develop a little bit more as the story progresses, but for right now, she is an honorable mention. Now we go on to the big one. Number 1. Alrighty guys, we are at number 1, and this girl right here is absolutely amazing. I love her to death, and it is Mira Jane. Now why do I love Mira Jane so much? First of all, she's gorgeous for like an anime character. Second of all, she's just the sweetest thing out there. I love how sweet she is. She's like she's the sweetest girl out there in the entire anime. Like nobody can beat her sweetness. Well, maybe one person, but we haven't been introduced to her yet. But anyways, Mira Jane is just so sweet. She's so nice, and she's so freaking powerful. Okay? Because as we've seen back in the Loxus, Thunder Palace arc, she freaking transformed into a demon. And this demon freaking wrecked Freed like there was no tomorrow. Okay? She has the ability to transform into a demon, and she used to be an S-class wizard until, I don't know what happened. I guess her powers like dumbed down a little bit. But she is just absolutely bananas. And by that I mean she is freaking strong. She is one of the strongest females. She is probably just as strong as Urza. Honestly. Because of that demon-like form that she has, the demon takeover, Satan Soul, she can stack up with Urza pretty much. And the only reason why she's above Urza, even though they're fairly equal, is because of how sweet and how nice and how kind and how just flat out adorable Mira is. She is the most adorable character out there. I love Mira Jane to death. And I don't think any other character can, beat out Mira Jane in this top 5, in my opinion, because Mira Jane is the top dog, and I just love her to death. I really, really do. Alrighty guys, there you have it, my top 5 female character list of Fairy Tail characters. And fun fact, this is my first ever top list of anything. So I apologize if it was a little funky, but I'll get better as time goes on, and I'll get better with like explaining the characters a little bit more deeper and all that good stuff. But I really hope you enjoyed today's episode of the top 5 female list, because I sure as heck enjoyed it. If you don't agree with my list though, please, 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 please leave your own top 5 list down in the comment section below. I will check out every single suggestion that you guys have as your top 5. And like I said, it doesn't have to be from episodes 1 to 50. It could be from, you can add, spoiler alert, you can add Wendy, you can add Minerva, you can add Kagura, you can add anybody you want, okay? Just be sure it's the top 5. So yeah, that about does it for today's episode for the top 5. Stick around tomorrow for the top 5 male characters. Now, if the female characters wasn't hard enough, this is going to be tough, because there are a lot of male characters that I really like character-wise. I have a feeling of what number 1 could be, but I'm not sure. I have to look around and pick and choose which characters I like the most. So, with all that said and done, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button down below. And, as always, keep it cool.